Welcome everyone. This is the Lion NC. We are playing Dynasty Warriors 9, and we are once again with Ning going more through his story. So we just finished a one of the chapters, and
it seems we find ourselves up against Cao Cao despite some rather unusual circumstances. Wouldn't you agree, God of War?
Indeed. Now that Wei has claimed Hanzhong, a blade is being held to the very throat of those in the territory of Shu, the land of my sworn brother, Liu Bei. In order to remove this threat, we intend to attack Hanzhong. We would like the people of Wu to coordinate with us and attack Parfait at the same time.
You want to attack Wei from east and west in order to split up their forces. That is an excellent plan. However, there is the issue of a certain promise. Guan Yu, you have obtained the territory of Bashu in Yi Province, the land of your own that you have long desired. Jing Province was just a foothold for you, no? As such, I don't imagine Liu Bei has a need for it any longer. So we want you to return it to Wu as promised.
The territory of Jing Province was given to my brother by the departed Master Liu Biao. Furthermore, we fought bravely at Shibi. One could argue that Jing Province is an appropriate reward for our efforts there. I don't see why we should return it to Wu.
Forgive me, but I find your logic to be sorely lacking.
We are using the ancient logic of finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
All while deceiving us as you seize lands to the west. Master Sun Quan and the rest of us overlooked such actions and even
we called dibs on Jing. How dare you?
Good. So you would turn your back on us after that? As such, I'm afraid this issue cannot be avoided, especially as we are due to face Wei together. Of course, there is little merit to us quarreling over such a matter at the present time. The threat posed by Cao Cao to us both is constantly growing. We should try to reach a compromise. Guan Yu, what do you say we divide Jing Province into western and eastern halves, with Wu controlling the east and Shu having domain over the west?
I believe my brother and Master Zhuge Liang would be satisfied with such a compromise.
Excellent. Let us proceed along those lines then. However, Guan Yu, I ask that you be careful about one thing. Wu finds itself in a precarious position right now. There are many in our ranks who think we should slay Liu Bei. If Liu Bei, no, you continue to refuse our requests for the return of Jing, it will eventually lead to war between us. I pray it does not come to that.
I understand.
How are you feeling, Changpu?
My lord, you did not have to come all the way here to see me.
I heard that you were quite ill. Why didn't you say anything to me?
I thought I told you to keep this between us.
Forgive me, but I couldn't keep it a secret any longer.
Everybody's worried about you, Master Chengpu.
I'm not really sick. It's just a little cold. I'll be fine after a good night's sleep.
Are you sure? I suppose I can take your word for it. After Zhou Yu, I would hate to lose you too, Changpu. The loss to Wu would be immeasurable.
There's no need to worry. I'm much tougher than Zhou Yu ever was. Besides, we're
He was
about
a
to
bitch.
attack Wei, right? Attack Perfei so we can take back Jing.
I should have known word would reach you even when you were sick. Yes, we're planning to work with Shu to attack Wei simultaneously from the east and the west. In return, Liu Bei has promised to return half of Jing province to us.
Half? That's the very least they owe us. I doubt Shu has any intention of returning Jing to us. It's only a matter of time before we go to war with them.
This cannot be helped. We need Jing province if we ever hope to realize our ambitions for the land. Of course, if we can achieve our goals while protecting our alliance, then that is the ideal outcome.
That is a wise decision. You have grown into a fine leader, my lord. Now, get going already. You'll never defeat Cao Cao if you keep hanging around here all day.
You never were one to mince words, Chengpu. Very well. We shall leave for Hefei immediately. All right. Take care of yourself. That is in order.
Master Chengpu, your illness, it's...
Look after our lord for me, Handan. My days of wielding a weapon are long gone. Huanggai, you should probably be thinking about retirement too.
There's no fooling you, I see. My body just doesn't move like it used to. Time's one opponent we can never beat, no matter how hard we try.
Hey, not you too, Wang Guy. Enough with the defeatist attitude. We are finally in a position to face Cao Cao. You can't die on us now. Besides, I don't want to have to go and visit your graves.
Stop your worrying already, Handang. We don't plan on dying before our lord or Cao Cao. See you around, Master Chengpu. I'll stop by after we take down Perfei.
It seems like the younger generation is coming along rather nicely. Zhou Yu, it seems my tour of duty has finally reached its end. I should be coming to join you soon.
Finally! It looks like we've got the advantage in this battle. Of course, they've probably prepared their best troops. Either way, we've got to give it our all.
Who am I talking to again? Now, at the same time this is going on, this is also when Zhao Yun is fighting the Shu, which leads to his death.
My lord,
If you're playing as Kai Wen-Jie, you don't play this battle, you play the other battle.
This is payback for Ryu. Except this time, we'll be the ones on the offensive.
Yes, the time has come to show them the power of
Speaking of which, where are the two old-timers at? They're usually the first ones out there beating their chests to go to war.
Master Chengpu and Master Huanggai are ill. Although we will miss their presence on the battlefield, we just have to work that much harder.
I'm worried about them. I hope they will be okay.
Master Chengpu and Master Huanggai have served Wu for many years now. It's a bit concerning to not have them with us for this battle.
there's no need to worry. I don't think you could kill those two if you tried.
Okay, let's get moving. We shall combine our strength to bring down Hefei.
I don't mean to step on Master Huanggai's toes, but allow me to raise the battle cry. Warriors of Wu, prepare to go to war! We will not stop until Buffet has fallen, and we have gained dominance over Wei!
Well, what I'm gonna do, see, each person has their own story that you can do. The reason I'm doing this one is when I first started doing these and I was finishing up with Kai Wen Jay, someone said their favorite character was Ning, so I promised them that I was going to knock out the Ning campaign next. When this one is over, I'm going to do Liu Bei to finish his story because I've already done Cao Cao and I've done Sun Yuan, the first Wu leader. So now I'm going to knock out Liu Bei to knock out his. And then I'm going to pick somebody in the Jin. Then I'm going to pick one of the extras. And then we'll see what happens after that. So the goal is more of doing... So it'll be a lot of doing some battles over and over again, just doing them from other points of view. Hopefully this unlocks a new cyber horse.
To attack Parfait from the east, but the enemy is no fool. They are on high alert. We need to take out the enemy lookouts quietly. That will enable us to launch our surprise attack from the east.
Now this one's a pain in the backside, because watch this bullshit.
The enemy! Wu officers! Let everyone in the castle know!
We will capture this area. Let's go. Show them no mercy.
Impossible! Where did they come from?
Capture this area. Let's go. Show them no mercy.
Yeah, literally, the lookout saw me, dies instantly, and it's like...
They dare to try to penetrate these defenses?
They know instantly. And other games of this, where they did something like this, it would be like... it would be like a messenger, and you'd have to chase down the messenger and kill him before he hit a certain point. And if you did, technically the mission, the message never went through.
We will capture this area. Let's go. Show them no mercy.
Most impressive. That should take care of the enemy lookouts.
How could my tactics fail like that?
You got no chance against me.
What tactic? Your tactic was, I'm going to
Nicely
run at you.
Done. Keep up the good work.
Oh yeah,
We
well,
will
stealth
capture
is
this
nearly
area.
impossible. Even
Let's
if you
go.
were to use your
Show them
bow,
no
the
mercy.
second you shot them, they would instantly know you were there and call the reinforcements.
Sure. The enemy sentries along the riverbank have disappeared. That will make it easier for us to move undetected. We are ready to begin our attack on the eastern Perfet. Leave the formation and implementation of the unit to you, Fan.
I have to do my upgrades. I haven't done this in a little bit. So.
Ha! I'm only getting warmed up.
Excellent. Keep it up.
They figured out my tactic of having somebody on the wall. How do they do this? Witchcraft, I tell you.
Ah! I'll be taking this area off your hands.
The Wei have taken the pier. They're even stopping us from doing business. Hey, could you escort us safely to the pier? Then I'll let you cross with us. Curse it! More Wei dogs in our path. Too dangerous to carry on like this.
On our way. To destroy the enemy camp. Don't fall behind.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Thanks. Having you along has been a big help. Now let's get to that pier.
You got no chance against me.
No, it's not a new move. If you have full,
Well done.
I think it's
Boys,
pronounced Mushu,
y'all go home
and you
now.
jump in the air, you can activate a new one. Or you can activate a different one. Yeah, because normally I don't use them because normally the air ones are one big massive hit and then they stop. I used it a lot with Kai Wen J because hers was a sustained hit when she did it.
forces doing here? Don't tell me. They're going to attack Hefei? Everyone, run! Tell Lord Xiaoyang about this. Only one of us needs to reach him.
Yeah, see, like that. It's.
We cannot sit and watch an ally fall.
I have to kill all these people as fast as possible, but like one of them won't let me kill him.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Yeah, it's literally I have to stop them from getting to that guy who's over there. Which is hilarious because it's literally like I'm stopping them from fighting somebody I could have just turned around and killed.
Please, warn Lord Xiaoyang of the danger.
Well done! Boys, we can all go home now.
Great, keep it up.
Alrighty then. Yeah, it was literally stop the messengers from reaching him. I'm like, well, if I just kill him, the messengers reaching him don't matter.
There have been reports of enemies nearby, but we've been unable to find them. Leave the enemy unchecked and Hefei will fall. We need to find and destroy them.
There are 6 ambush troops.
Welcome, welcome!
Do please come again.
In real life, you could not pay me enough to go into a rice paddy like that. As someone who's been around them when I was stationed in Korea. Man, rice paddies stink. I'm only wearing the color of my enemy, holding a weapon in my hand. How do they ever know I was here?
Huh? The enemy shouldn't be here yet. Don't tell me. We've been spotted?
Well, part of it is because the way you grow rice is that water is full of excrement. that they use for fertilizers and stuff like that. Like, it is literally just out
You
there.
will soon belong to us. Prepare to die.
Gah! The Shanwei have joined the way. We can't let them take this fort.
Well, I mean, I was doing another mission.
Let me show you what I've got planned. Start the
So,
advance! We'll bring a quick end to all of this.
Alright, we'll be back there in a
Resist and
second.
intercept the enemy. We have to stop them here.
I went too
Must
far.
strengthen our defenses.
See, it's that garrison, and I was doing this, and they're pretty much in the same
Hold
area.
on and wait for our chance to strike.
Well, sometimes it's deceptively deep. Most of the time, it's between ankle and shin deep. And I know that because there was a lot of times where we had to run around the rice paddies when we were doing our unit runs. There was a tree pretty close to where I was stationed that we would run to.
Follow me.
And it took us right through a bunch of rice paddies. I think because I triggered that other mission, I'm going to have to do this one first and then come back here.
Well, unfortunately, I can't just sit around forever. How about we attack them where it hurts most?
Yeah, if you grew up in the countryside of Taiwan, then yeah, you are 100% familiar with how bad it can be sometimes. You know, I was only in Korea for a year, but that smell has always stayed with me. But I mean, they were also some of the nicest people I ever met. Period. You know. I would not doubt you could lose a boot in a rice paddy. But like I said, the people were just wonderful. They were very nice people. Korea was a blast. And I was stationed outside of a place called Wijambu, which if you've ever seen the show MASH, is where the 4077 is stationed. They are stationed outside of Wijambu.
Even at the cost of our lives.
Let's go. Now is the time to attack.
Well done. Boys, we can all go home now.
Oh, that's some excellent fighting.
he won't talk to me yet because I have to find these there's 3 more. They're somewhere around here. There's one of them.
Yeah. Notice me? Very well. I'll start with you then.
Another big kind of cool thing is when you are stationed in Korea, you work with a lot of Korean soldiers. And you'll have them stationed with you, and it's called they're called katusas. Koreans attached to the United States Army. And sometimes you will run into their other counterpart, which is the which are ROK soldiers, Republic of Korean Armies. And you do not mess with a ROK Army soldier. Anybody who thinks the American soldiers are cool, these guys are insane. Like in the best possible way. But their ranger units would guard us when we were up towards the DMZ, and you'd be sitting there, and you would be sitting there, and you would hear the woman who cooks their meals call out for them, and you'd be looking at like just the woods. You wouldn't see anybody in the woods. Then she would tell them to come for dinner, and all of a sudden, like 7 guys would just get up, almost right in front of you, and walk in, and they have been there for hours, and you just never notice them because they are that level of discipline.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
It was one of those things that when you see it, you're like, are you kidding me?
I am proud to have someone like you as an ally.
It's one of those things that literally sticks with you for the rest of your life. These guys just appearing. But one of our biggest jokes was that the Katusas who would, like, when they were staying with the... Well, see, in Korea, when you turn 18, from 18 to 21, you either have to be a police officer or you have to be in the army unless you are... unless you are in college for, like, something like being a doctor or a lawyer. Then you don't have to. But everybody else has to.
Well done! Boys, we can all go home now.
Yeah, like...
What? An attack by the Ooh? We aren't ready yet. All forces, attack!
The Ooh will not take this supply depot. Weapons ready. Wipe the enemy out. We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
Yeah, the South Koreans are very... Well, like I said, a big part of it is that everybody has to do it for at least 3 years. So everybody in Korea is either an ex-cop or an ex-soldier. Or at least every man who lives in Korea, because they don't make the women do it, as far as I know. Now, I could be wrong, but when I was there in 2003, women were not a part of it yet.
Will deflate their morale.
Weapons! Ceasefire! We are surrendering!
You got no chance against me!
Yeah, I didn't think it had been changed either, because Asia is still a very, very much, like, you want to talk about, you hear people talk about a patriarchy. In Asia, it actually is.
Our target has been determined. Capturing that area will deflate their morale.
Yeah, but you hear people say it all the time. Oh, America's a patriarchy, and then when you point out actual patriarchies, and this isn't a judgment on people who are like that. I want to stress that.
Capturing that area
You know,
will deflate their morale.
This is not a judgment saying like they're right or wrong. It's a fact. Muslim cultures are very male dominant. Asian cultures are very male dominant. My family, my grandmother was a Sicilian, and we were very matriarchal. You know, whatever grandma said went, period. That was just the way that went.
Well done. Boys, we can all go home now.
Yeah, see, that's another thing is you have to respect cultural differences. You can disagree with a cultural difference. You can say, I do not agree with X.
We're in a lot of trouble.
But just because somebody else agrees with it does not mean they are evil or lesser or whatever else people try to put at their door.
Everybody, we must work together to defend Heife from the enemy's assault.
And it does a disservice to try to act like it is.
It's about time for us to begin making preparations for the next phase of our plan.
Now is the time to attack. Strike the Wei forces from behind.
This is our chance to carry out our will. Show the enemy just how powerful we truly are.
You're right over here. Here I come to wreck your shit.
It's a raid! The Wu circled around from the north!
Report! The supplies from the mountain fort have arrived.
Okay,
That takes care of our provisions. Now we can march forward without worry. My brave warriors of Ooh!
They won't be expecting us from here. No! This raid must be a success!
What? Impossible! Enemies are attacking from the east?
The surprise attack was a success. Excellent work, men. You are excellent hunters, just like the tiger we represent.
It failed. No! There is still a chance at victory! I need the secondary unit to step forward and defend the front lines!
There is no chance.
Let's go! We have to defend. Perfect.
Now, he is uber powered. If you try to do this without doing all the other stuff, he is nearly unstoppable.
Oh, this is gonna be fun!
Wait, reinforcements have arrived! Lots of them! Our camp will be surrounded! What? We have to fight from here? The fighting spirit of Wei's officers is a terrifying thing indeed. If we keep up the fights, we are in danger of losing the battle. We must abandon our invasion of Heife for now. Everybody, fall back!
Why? I'm winning.
I knew they'd arrive eventually. It's time to give them a warm welcome. Prepare to fire the siege weapons!
Yeah, like a really big one that you run into a lot for with other foreigners.
Prepare to meet your end, Sun Quan. I am ready
For those
to
who
take you
aren't
down
reading the
myself.
chat right now, Dobu talked about how you know, people in Taiwan, if they knew what Jim Crow was, think that Jim Crow is still going on. And obviously it isn't. We have moved past that. But another thing that, and Americans are just as bad. We, a lot of people like to judge Japanese anime and stuff and their characters by our standards here in America. But it's not the correct standard. Like when somebody like in My Hero Academia, like when Mineta acts the way he does, he's not punished because of the way Japanese laws work. He's while he has done something wrong, it's not to the level that we treat it as being wrong.
Shaoxi Bridge should be destroyed by now. That will force Sun Quan to change his escape route.
Report. Xiaoxi Bridge still stands. Our engineers have been wiped out.
What? Is it possible that Wu managed to anticipate our plans somehow?
It looks like Xiaoxi Bridge is safe. This is all
See, like if you hadn't gone and done the bridge, that bridge would be broken and it would put you at a disadvantage.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall personally see to its defense.
What is the enemy doing this? Everyone, remain calm.
Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them. Capturing the enemy's bases is the key to defeating them.
We cannot afford to lose this position. I shall
Poor
personally
morale
see to its
means that your
defense.
allies do less damage and are injured more by attacks. They're also less likely to pull off spectacular measures and things like that.
The men grow weary. We must fall back and rest for a bit.
We're safe for now. We were supposed to make Buffet ours, and we barely managed to
It can
escape
be an
our lives.
all-around debuff or an all-around buff.
only alive
It really
because
depends
of
on
all
which
of
way
you
the
here. We
the
shall
battle
rise
is
again
going.
and avenge this defeat.
What defeat? I won.
How could my tactics fail like that? You've got no chance against me!
Gunning, where is our lord?
He's fine. He managed to escape to safety.
I'm glad to hear it.
That sure was something out there. What was that guy's name? Zhang Liao? He was a real monster. I thought he was about to kill you. If I wasn't there, you'd probably be dead right about now.
Yeah. I'll let you have this one.
That's unusually honest of you.
I'm trying to say
You want to sleep with
thank
me, don't
you
you?
idiot. Just shut up and enjoy it.
I wonder how many
You
times
sure
he's
do
had to
have a way
tell
with
him that
words.
when they're alone. Just shut up and enjoy it.
You're all right.
Hey, old man! It's good to see you made it!
Who you calling old man? Enough about that. Have you seen Master Taishisu? I can't find him anywhere.
Don't tell me.
Did you summon me, Master Lu Meng?
Master Taishisu, you're all right.
Well, it's gonna take more than that to bring him down.
Yes. I refuse to show the enemy any sign of weakness. By the way, where is our lord?
He has already escaped from the battlefield.
I am relieved to hear it.
Master Taishisu!
Master Sun Tzu, and now Master Sun Quan. I am blessed to have fought for such worthy masters in this age of chaos. Tell our Lord that it was an honor to serve him.
And he dies.
Taishisu is gone?
Yes. He was badly injured when we met up with him. His last words were to tell you that it was an honor to serve you.
The bad news just keeps coming. Wu has lost yet another one of its most valuable officers.
I see. Thank you for your service, Taishisu.
My lord. Lord Sun Quan, we've received an urgent message from Jiani. Lord Chen Pu and Lord Huang Gai have succumbed to their illness.
What?
Impossible. This must be some kind of mistake.
Master Chengpu and Huang Gai? To lose them both so quickly. This can't be happening.
My lord! Now what?
Yeah.
Can't you see we're in
There's
the
like
middle of something
3
here?
people all die just
Forgive
after
me,
this battle.
But I bring urgent news. Cao Cao has mobilized troops from Xuchang and is currently marching on Perfei. His army numbers 300,000 men strong.
What?
That's impossible. How can he afford to send so many men to Perfei? What is Master Liu Bei doing in Hanzhan? It can't be. Could Cao Cao have abandoned Hanzhan?
My lord, how do you wish to respond?
Cao Cao is a terrifying opponent. He knew just when to attack us, after we lost some of our best officers. However, this is not the time to lament the loss of our friends. We
Ooh
must
had like
change
the
this sadness
worst
into
luck
the
in the
passion
wars.
to carry on the will of our fallen comrades. We will reform our ranks near Jianye.
Like if
We
you
must
go
gather
through
every
how
last man
all
we
the
can find.
children,
This is
how
our
their
chance
father,
to defend
his brother, all these other people die, it is like some of the worst luck, just one right after another,
Listen,
just bad
I want
luck.
you to send a request to Liu Bei for reinforcements.
At once, my lord. However, I'm not sure if they'll respond.
That can't be helped. We've got to do whatever we can.
The enemy army has 300,000 troops. Not bad. This battle is to avenge Taishi Su and the old-timers. So let's get out there and make it count!
Once. Okay, so we are gonna end it here. So we are ending. Hold on, let's let this all go. But we're getting pretty close to the ending. We're gonna end in a second. I just want to see, get all this stuff out of the way. Now, if you remember when I play Ka Wen Jie, this is the death of Cao Cao. Cao Cao is dying at this point. This is right after the death of Zhao Yun.
Lu Meng, what is the status of the Wei army?
Cao Cao's main unit is taking up position at Rushuku, and his vanguard is already moving towards Jianye. We must quickly launch a response, or else our capital will fall.
How many men do we have?
I'd say about 100,000. We are heavily outnumbered and have no choice but to rely on sheer will to overcome the enemy.
I see. You did well to get even that many troops.
Yeah, when Zhao
Listen
Yun
up,
died,
If we lose
like
this battle,
within
it
a
is the
few
end of
days,
Wu.
they
We are
were
the
marching
only
again.
ones who can keep that from
And
happening.
that's what exasperated Cao Cao's
Everyone, I ask
health
that you
condition.
place your trust in me and follow me into battle.
Of course, Master Sun Quan. That is the very reason we have come this far alongside you.
Yes, we will do whatever it takes to protect Wu, and to avenge
The other
those
thing
that have
is,
fallen along the way.
the games kind of make it more
That's exactly
ambiguous,
right.
but there's
This is neither the
months
time
and
nor the
years
place for us
between
to
some of
meet
these
our
battles.
Damn
Like
right.
some of these people, some of these
This is a
things make it
battle
look
for
like
vengeance.
they started doing a
There's
fight
no way
and
I'm gonna let us
then
lose it.
I shall protect those that are important to me, as well as our homeland itself.
well, it wasn't so much a desperate plot to try to end the war.
What
What
is the matter?
Cao Cao was hoping
Shushay?
to do was crush Wu while they were in a bad
are
position, so that all they had to do was
Zhou Tai.
worry about Liu
I once
Bei,
lost my
so they could just
homeland.
go around them and crush
Never
them.
before have I felt so helpless. Therefore, I refuse to let it happen again. I will beat back Cao Cao's army in order to protect Wu.
That's the spirit.
Lu Su, how are those reinforcements from Liu Bei coming along?
My lord, I am afraid to report that they have refused our request. Furthermore, Guan Yu has launched an attack from Jing province and stolen our provisions.
This is what leads to them going to kill Guan Yu.
Their provisions were running low due to their battle against Cao Cao. It seems they hope to steal ours in order to resupply their troops.
Is this how you repay our kindness, Liu Bei? First, you steal Jing province, and now you turn your blade on us when we are in need of help? The alliance between Wu and Shu is officially over. We are the only ones who can do what needs to be done to safeguard Wu. Lu Su, I want you to hurry to Jing province and put a stop to Guan Yu.
Yes, my lord. I shall leave immediately.
Come, my fearsome tigers of Wu. We shall drive back Cao Cao's army and protect the Wu homeland.
Everybody else bows except for Gan Ning's like, yes, just fist pumps.
Lu Meng, do you have a moment?
Master Lu Su, how are your battle preparations going?
They are going well. I have one more task that I would like to enlist your help for. It shall be my last endeavor.
What do you mean?
I'm dying of illness, Lu Meng. I've managed to hide it until now, but I don't have much time left. I feel terrible to be abandoning all of you at a time when we've already lost so many others. Our Lord is going to need someone to support him in our efforts going forward. I would like for you to be that man.
Master Lu Su.
Lu Meng, I have this one final request for you. Please look after our Lord for me. I promised him that I would help him unite the land. Can I ask you to carry on that promise for me?
I understand. I will do whatever I can to help realize your goal, Master Lu Su.
Thank you. I know I can trust you to get it done. The future of Wu is counting on you, my friend.
We refuse to flinch, even in the face of the largest...
So, this is where we're going to stop. Next time we play, we'll be doing these. For another battle at Ruxkun. But, yeah, this is getting pretty desperate for them, but we're going to be having some fun. So, next week is when we're going to do this. Tomorrow, Monster Hunter Rise. Also next week, it's going to be a bunch of streams all at once. So, if you're not busy Friday, stick around for one heck of a stream. But until then, this is the Lion Ben C signing off. See you guys later.